Hello, and welcome to the local Lafourche. My name is Cody Gray, President and CEO of Louisiana's Cajun Bayou Tourism, the Tourist Commission for Lafourche Parish. And we're excited to have you join us here on a new episode of the local Lafourche, where each month we take you up and down our beautiful bayou to show you all of the new and exciting things that are happening right here in Lafourche Parish. Well, spring has sprung on the bayou, making it the perfect time of year to get out and enjoy all of the sights, sounds, and tastes that can be found all up and down Bayou Lafourche. And this month's show features some very special guests who are here to share with you exactly how you can get out and enjoy those sights, sounds, and tastes. To kick off our first segment today, we encourage you to lace up your dancing shoes and put on those stretchy pants and head on over to Fete Du Monde in Raceland. This annual festival returns to the Lafourche Pavilion later this month, and we'll have plenty of Cajun cuisine, toe-tapping music, and rides and fun for all ages. Here to tell you all about Fete Du Monde this year is Councilman Armand Otin and Mr. Wayne Bourgeois. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cody.
You're very welcome. So it's that time of year again. This is one of the best spring events that are going on in the parish, and it's always a great time. Happens right next to US 90. Tell us a little bit about what's happening at Fete Du Monde this year.
Yeah, so Fete Du Monde, which is a festival, is we call it a cultural event, located on Bayou Lafourche, and we are one of the first spring festivals of the year. And it's a typical festival of the South Louisiana region, in which you have, authentic Cajun music, dancing, and great food, authentic food. And then, we always have to have the amusement rides and games, et cetera. So we're looking forward to it, and we're excited to kick off the year here in Lafourche Parish with this festival.
That's right, it does. It really is a great kickoff to the spring festivals and event season. Wayne, we'll go over to you. Tell us a little bit about, I mentioned in coming into this segment, stretchy pants, highly encouraged. There is a ton of food at this event every year. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with the food and with the band lineup this year.
Yeah, so with the food, as usual, we always have a pretty good lineup of everything, fried seafoods, beignets, cracklings, all the good things that we love to eat. Going to my cardiologist early, I'm sure he's loving to hear that I'll be eating this soon.
That's right.
But and then for our band lineup, we kick off the festival Friday, April 25th at 6 o'clock. Okay. Gates open. It's free admission. Come on in to dance. We're kicking it off from 6 to 8 on Friday with T-Boy and Linus. They're gonna play us some good music for everyone to dance to. Immediately followed with the introduction of the festival queens. We're gonna go ahead and do that also on the Friday night with an auction, and then closing out Friday night from 9 to midnight with Kings of Neon. They're a fun group, fun party dance group to come out and be ready to party. Saturday morning we'll kick off at 10:30, from 10:30 to 12:30 with Patula. I say we'll have beignets, food ready, so everybody can come grab their lunch. Then we move on to Thibodaux, which is a local favorite. Plays everywhere. Everyone enjoys them from 1:30 to 4. Move into an auction. Then another local band that made a comeback, Masquerade, will be playing from 5 to 8. Very, very excited to have them this year, along with an auction. And then our longtime travelers from New Orleans, Contraflow, they come in every year, bring a crowd and a lot of enjoyment. So they'll be closing out from 9 to 12. Sunday morning, we're going to open up at 9 a.m. from 9 to 10 with the Catholic Mass. From there, we move into Heart and Soul from 10:30 to 2. Then the introduction of the visiting queens and an auction. And we'll be closing out the festival on Sunday with Epic from 3 to 6. And at 6 o'clock, the festival will shut down. Rides run the entire time of the festival, starting... we're going to have 4 6-hour sessions, which are $35 a session. That's one session on Friday from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m., 2 on Saturday, one from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., one from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m., and then on Sunday from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then there's also an $85 pay one price all weekend bracelet. That's good for any time the festival's open.
Awesome. That's a really good deal too. So you can bring the whole family, ride all weekend, eat all you want, dance all you want. It's a great time. And then tell us a little bit about too. So this festival, the proceeds from this festival really benefit a lot of great organizations. And again, we always like to emphasize that the money raised at all of our festivals go back into the community. So who does this festival benefit?
Absolutely. So this organization, this festival is represented by the Lockport Volunteer Fire Department, the Rotary Club of Lockport, the KC Council 3054, Knights of Columbus of Lockport, the Bayou Lafourche Folklife and Heritage Museum, and the Lockport Carnival Club. And you're absolutely correct. Every penny that's spent and that is collected at this festival goes right back into the community. So it's just to benefit the great programs that all these organizations put on. And I can't emphasize enough what Wayne said. There is free entry, free parking, so you spend as little as much as you want at this festival. But anything that you do spend goes right back into the community. So I just can't emphasize it enough. We're all hoping to have an ATM on site again as usual.
Okay.
Additionally, if anyone wants any information on our festival, it can be found on Facebook at Fete Du Monde. Lafetedumonde.
Okay.
We are still collecting auction items, so we're going to have some great auctions. We're still looking for sponsorships. We ask anyone that can get involved, please get involved. Additionally, new things for this year, we have a pageant, children's pageant. It's going to be held this weekend,
awesome.
April
Okay.
5th at the Lockport Community Center from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And that you can find that on Facebook at Le Fete Du Monde pageant. You can get all the information you need there. And, one other thing that I kind of just can't emphasize enough is that, we're so great to have this festival right here in the heart of Lafourche Parish.
Right.
It's a great location. It's a very, very safe location. And you can have just exceptional fun. It doesn't cost you a penny.
That's right. It's a fantastic time. We encourage everybody who's watching to come out and support it. And thank you both for being here again today. And we wish you great success with this year's event.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. And we'll be right back with more of the local Lafourche.
You gotta try this. And some of those. Ooh, and definitely that. You won't be disappointed, but just know you can only get it here. Up and down Louisiana's Cajun Bayou in Lafourche Parish. Y'all come visit? We're just 35 miles south of New Orleans. Hungry? Let's eat!
Welcome back to the local Lafourche. Well, the time has come to stop, drop, and roll your way to one of Lafourche Parish's largest festivals. The Thibodaux Fireman's Fair returns the first weekend in May, and along with it are all of the fan favorites, including top-tier performers, lots and lots of great food, and wonderful rides for all ages, and of course, the infamous Fair Burger. Here to tell you all about the Thibodaux Fireman's Fair and what is going on this year at this jam-packed event is Chief Tony Boudreau and President Jimmy Leday. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. So this is always such, a huge highlight event for Lafourche Parish, and there's always so much going on with it. Start by giving us a little bit of overview about what people can experience this year.
Well, we are essentially 1 month away, 4 weeks from the fair, and it is our premier fundraising event, bringing our community together, a safe family fun event filled with, tremendous entertainment, outstanding food, auction items, and of course, all that is wrapped up by the parade of the firemen through town. So again, we this year is no different from other years. We have an exciting list of entertainment. We have exciting rides. I don't think we have any new rides per se, but we are bringing back the roller coaster.
Oh, good.
Which
All right.
is a newer ride. So again, we have fun for the whole family, and that's the whole theme of the event. Come out to this free entry into the Fireman's Fair and have a great time, family event, and get an opportunity to support the fire department as well.
That's right.
So, let's get right into it with the
please.
entertainment. Jimmy's going to take us through that.
Entertainment is awesome this year. Thursday night is a killer night. Ryan Foray and Snapper and the Fish Sticks. You can't beat that. It's a little bit of music for everybody.
It'll be great.
We move into Friday is traditionally our country night. We have featuring Thomas Kane and David Lee Murphy. On Saturday, we usually do rock, and we have ZZ and Houma Stank for those kinds of folks from that era. And of course, Sunday is always our days with Zydeco and Swamp Pop, featuring Don Rich and Keith Frank from Lafayette, who brings a tremendous amount of folks from the Lafayette area. So again, we're always blessed to have a great music lineup, a great production company. If you remember last year, we had a new stage and a new sound system that really added to the weekend.
It really did. And the crowds were amazing. It sounded great. I mean, I think I could even hear it in the backyard all the way from my house on the other side of town. It was awesome. It really was.
Last year, we implemented a new security protocol.
That's right.
We put in some scanners, very much state of the art, to help the crowd come in quicker, and increase the technology in scanning individuals to make sure we didn't have any issues. They worked very well. We'll have those back again this year. We want everybody to come in and make sure everybody's safe so they can get to that Fairburger.
That's right.
But we have a lot of great food. Fairburger is certainly a premier staple on the fairgrounds. But we have jambalaya, we have crawfish stew. Shrimp stew, shrimp Creole, crawfish pies. We have crab cakes. We have plenty of delicious adult beverages, including the Fireman's Punch.
Fireman's Punch.
Absolutely.
So, we have crab cakes with crawfish sauce. We do have hot dogs and gumbo. So really, whatever your tastes are, there's an opportunity to find
right.
it. And it's all prepared by the firemen. The firemen man the booths. The firemen work the preparation. And I think we have a great food lineup. I think people really enjoy that aspect of the fair as well.
I completely agree. If you leave there hungry, you didn't do it right.
It's your own fault.
That's your own fault. Completely agree. And then tell us a little bit too. I mean, one of the other big headlining events in the fair is, of course, the auction. There's an auction on Saturday and Sunday. Tell us a little bit about that auction that's going on.
So we have an auction on Saturday night. It is the first auction process. It's what time does that start, Jimmy? You recall? Is it 5 or 6?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Okay. And we have a fire company, Thibodaux Fire Company #1, and that's what they do. They man that booth. So they go out. They've been collecting items for months, working with the Grand Marshal. We have some outstanding items. Jimmy was just telling me about a ride for 2 in Endymion Parade for next year.
right.
Incredible.
And that's something I'm not aware we've ever had anything like that before.
It's a new item, just gotten today. Spoke to our Grand Marshal, who this year is Tommy Eshte, former mayor of the city of Thibodaux.
Excellent. Congratulations.
So we have Tommy leading our parade on the Sunday of the fair.
Wonderful.
We have a very nice mud boat that has been donated to the auction. It for you duck hunters and froggers, it meets all the requirements of the leasing requirements for horsepower. So it's a fantastic item. We'll have a golf cart. We have a zero-turn mower that'll be donated. So we got a lot of great items, and the auction is for everybody to come out and can enjoy that.
Well, fantastic. Well, thank you both so much for being here. We wish you much success at this year's Thibodaux Fireman's Fair. And if everybody can learn more, of course, you can visit their website and follow along on social media.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Cody.
Thank you. And we'll be right back with our final segment of the Local Lafourche.
You gotta try this. And some of those. Ooh, and definitely that. You won't be disappointed, but just know you can only get it here. Up and down Louisiana's Cajun Bayou in Lafourche Parish. Y'all come visit. We're just 35 miles south of New Orleans. Hungry? Let's eat!
Welcome back. On our final segment today, we are featuring a budding new business that is sure to jumpstart your day. Central Brew recently opened its doors to the community in Raceland and has been serving up breakfast, lunch, and all your favorite coffees and so much more ever since. Here to tell you all about Central Brew and their new business is their owner, Miss Carly Nash. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
You're very welcome. So tell us a little bit about you and how Central Brew came to be.
So I'm a mom of 3, and I love coffee, obviously, like most people around here.
Same here.
Yes, it helps me get through the day, helps me with all my kids' sports and their after-school activities. I need something to get through the day.
That's right.
So after spending, too much money on coffee, I decided it was time to open up my own place to where I can.
I like the idea here. I like where we're going.
Yes, have endless coffee. I love food. So, we had to have food there. I love
100%.
pastries.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
And so that's how it came to be. So where is Central Brew located?
right next door to Central Lafourche High School. It's right behind the water tower on the Raceland side of the school.
Okay, perfect. So it's an easy location, easy to get to.
Yes.
People are passing by there all day long. So
Yes.
stop right in. So I was seeing where you do not only just coffees and pastries. I mean, you're doing breakfast, lunch, like you're doing a whole lot of stuff that's going on there.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what's on the menu.
So we have a variety of breakfast items. You can build your own breakfast sandwich, or you can do a wrap, a biscuit, croissant, your choice of meat, which could be bacon, sausage, ham. We have several different cheeses to choose from. So you can come in and kind of feel it out, what you're feeling that day. We also have the best cinnamon rolls and banana nut bread. So,
Tell us a little bit about those cinnamon rolls, because those sound like they might have a backstory.
they are huge.
Okay.
It's gooey. It's delightful. Just the perfect little pairing with a hot cup of coffee to warm your soul.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great. And then the ribbon cutting, I think, when did you hold that? It was the beginning of March, I believe?
It was the end of February, so it was
Okay,
February
wow.
26th. It was actually on our grand opening.
Okay.
So yeah, that was pretty fun.
And so you've been open in Central Lafourche ever since.
Yes.
And business has been good.
It has been good. It has been way busier than I expected to be, which is such a great thing. I was not prepared for how busy we were going to be. And it's been amazing,
That's
really.
awesome. That's a
Yeah.
really good problem to have. I know most business owners
Absolutely.
strive for that problem.
Absolutely. We're lucky.
Well, that's great. So tell us a little bit about some of your favorite coffees. Like I know you mentioned you're a coffee connoisseur. I can relate. I love coffee any time of the day. So what are some of your favorite ones that are served up on y'all's menu?
So we actually have an owner's fave, which is creme brulee.
Oh my gosh, that sounds really good.
It is amazing. My favorite is iced. However, we've had a lot of customers come in and get it frozen, which is like a blended coffee, like a frappe.
Okay.
And I tried it, and it is amazing frozen. So yeah, that's super exciting. And then a white chocolate red velvet is also a really good one. And that one's great, hot, iced, or frozen. So those, if I had to pick, those are my 2 top favorite coffees.
Two top ones. Both of those sound
Yeah.
incredible. And for anybody listening, please go by, please try these out. If people want to learn more about the business, or if people want to come by and see you, if you could give us your address and maybe your website.
Yeah, so we're on Facebook. We don't have a website yet, but
Okay.
we are working on it.
Okay.
Our address is 104 Ono Frio, A La Coco Drive. I know that's a mouthful.
That is a long
Yes, it is. But it is on Facebook, so you'll be able to find it because it's a lot to say.
That's fantastic. And so, are you originally from Lafourche Parish, or originally from this area?
I am born and raised in Lockport, really.
Okay.
So I just felt like it was a perfect place, especially with my kids. We still live there. My kids in the area, it's easy if I have to run out and go do something for them,
right.
have better access versus if I was somewhere else. So.
That's exactly right. And I mean, just from that perspective, then, what does it really mean to you to open, a business here locally, to be a local business owner now, contributing to the community that you grew up in?
It is amazing. I'm always, big on supporting local businesses. But now that I have my own business, it really put into perspective a lot more what people have to go through and the stress that comes with it. And, you know, you don't think about those things whenever you're just going to eat out or get a cup of coffee. You don't think about what really goes into it.
right.
So now I'm making even more of a point to support local than what I was before, just because I see and feel the back end of that stress.
That's right. I mean, it is. You're 100% correct that all of our local businesses, and that's one of our main missions, is to drive, visitation and drive our locals to these local businesses and to
Yes.
support, because these are the ones that are, sponsoring those little league teams, that
Yes.
are out in those communities, that are giving back, that are volunteering. And it's no small feat to work for yourself or to run your own business
Yes.
by any means, especially in today's day and time.
I definitely agree.
Absolutely. So tell us again where people can find more on your Facebook page and
Yeah.
your phone number as well, please.
It's 985-242-2739.
Okay.
Which is also on our Facebook page.
Okay.
And we have a TikTok too for all of you young ones that want to
yeah,
follow us on
okay.
TikTok. And we try to post some fun videos on there as well from time to time.
Perfect. Well, Carly, thank you so much for being here. We look forward to much continued success for your business, and I'm sure I will be down there to try out. So it was the creme brulee and the
Red velvet white chocolate.
red velvet white
Yeah.
chocolate.
And we also have lunch too. So make sure y'all come out and try some paninis.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What kind of paninis do you have?
We have chicken bacon avocado, turkey melt. We also have a buffalo chicken wrap. So quite a few things to choose from.
Man, that sounds delicious. Well, Carly, thank you so much again. Everybody listening, go and support this wonderful new business in Central Lafourche. And thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And that is a wrap for today's show. But before we go, we encourage you to visit us at lacajunbayou.com or follow along on our social media channels at LA Cajun Bayou. And from all of us at Louisiana's Cajun Bayou Tourism, we appreciate you for tuning in and for supporting the local Lafourche. We look forward to being here again next month for a new episode of The Local Lafourche.